What's going on, guys? I hope you're well and welcome back to the channel for another Supercoach EPL Game Week 13 review and Game Week 14 preview, because it is a quick turnaround. It is literally a day and a bit until Game Week 14 is upon us, and we're just going to get straight into it. We scored 103. Yes, we cracked the ton again, despite a captaincy blank from Mr. Minter himself of Brighton, which was quite annoying because we were umming and ahhing whether to see Bruno. In hindsight, we definitely should have went there. We went up 118 places to 294, so we are inside the top 300, doing quite well in that regard, and the team is coming together quite nicely. This is how we are looking once it loads, of course. Thank you, Supercoach website. Wonderful. This is the team. Right, you can clearly see that we have made trades. I like to look at these two trades as investments for the future. Basically, Gakpo, I think, is, if he does well against Sunderland, he's going to just shoot up in price. I mean, have a look at that. Look at that break even. It's, negatives. So we want in on that. And to facilitate that trade from Ismail Assar, who got injured, we are bringing in Dan Burn for William Saliba, who at this point in time, we have no idea how bad his injury actually is. If we look at the team, overall, set up very nicely, but this will change. I mean, you look at when these games are played, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games Thursday morning. So realistically, you're going to see 12 teams lineups at 6:15 in the morning, because we'll get the 7:30 games a little bit earlier, and it's just like with my team currently, there's so many formations. Like if we wake up, see team sheets Thursday morning for that Arsenal and Brentford game, and I see that Calafiori's been benched, well, I'm not going to play him, am I? Simple as that. If I see that Gyökeres is starting and Calafiori is benched, I'm going to play Gyökeres. He came on in the 72nd minute for Eze. So, I mean, you've got to have flexibility. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Eze is benched, has a rest. Wouldn't be surprised if Calafiori has a rest. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Foden has a rest. I'm not saying they will be. I'm just saying when I check the team sheets, I'm not going to be surprised if I see them not in the starting 11. And thank goodness the only players that we will need to lock in basically for the first 3 games, Dan Burn is on the bench at $4.5 million. They have some nice fixtures coming up, and I'm not worried about the fixture this week because Spurs are absolutely just absolute tripe. First 3, we don't own anyone in the Bournemouth-Everton game. Fulham and City, we're only worried about our VC, Haaland and Foden. Again, if, for argument's sake, Foden is rested, then we just change formation, put a midfielder on the bench, and then Cucurella. If Cucurella's rested on that Thursday game, then, again, we bring Gyökeres on. I think this time of the year you need flexibility because we're going to have so many game weeks in such an enclosed period of time. And this is what I really like about this team. I'm confident in, if Gyökeres is starting, which I think he should. He did come off the bench, again, as I said, to build match fitness, but I think he starts. If he doesn't, we can play Cucurella, which again isn't the worst fixture because they do have Leeds away. So I'm more than happy to take that on. But at this point in time, if everyone is starting, this is the team we're going for. David Raya in goal, Munoz, Calafiori and Van Dijk, 3 defenders. Our midfield of Eze, Captain Fernandez, Minter, Fernandez of the Enzo variety, Phil Foden, VC Haaland, and Cody Gakpo. What makes Gakpo so enticing is that he did so well. He assisted and scored this morning against West Ham. So, I mean, and that was with Salah on the bench as well. I never ever would have thought that Salah would get benched and not see any minutes, which kind of makes me think that potentially he starts next game week and Gakpo is benched, or maybe it's an Isaac along those lines. If it is, I mean, we just don't trade. Reverse trades, happy to go Saliba to Dan Burn, and then we just change our formation. Cucurella comes on, we bring Ismail Assar back on, and simple as that. We've got cash in the bank to do so, and then we just play Gyökeres. If not, we play Cucurella. So realistically, I mean, that wake up, 6:15 on the Thursday, so we get the Chelsea lineup, we get the Liverpool lineup, and we'd already have the Arsenal lineup for the 6:30 a.m. Australian time games. That's going to be pivotal. But if everyone is named, which chances are they might be, I'm not going to be 100% that they will be. So you've always got to have a contingency plan. I mean, Haaland captaincy seems like a no-brainer this week. If you're feeling a little bit spicy, you could go Saka if he starts, potentially Eze VC. But at this point in time, I don't want to go against Haaland. Kind of a shield move. And then I think the most obvious captaincy option is going to be Bruno, which at home to West Ham, coming off 2 assists, that just seems logical to me. But as I said, the trades that we have done, more for the long-term play. You can see here, it's literally Saliba and Sarr. Sarr, apparently, we're not going to see before AFCON for Palace. So he's done for 2025, apparently. He's got to go. Saliba, I have no idea on the injury front there. I don't think Saliba is a must-trade right now. But at this point in time, we're getting Gakpo, we're getting Dan Burn. I mean, $4.5 million for Dan Burn, who's going to play regularly. Their fixtures do change. They do have a nice run. Happy to invest in that for the future. I mean, we could easily play every single one of our players this week, and I think choosing the captaincy and VC is going to be, I think that's going to separate a good score from a fantastic score. As I said, I mean, Munoz, you could even VC. They have Burnley away, Calafiori, Brentford at home, Van Dijk, Sunderland at home, Eze again, Brentford at home. I mean, Bruno, in my opinion, best captaincy option this week. Has West Ham at home. Minter probably has the worst fixture, but he's just got such a good floor, so I want to keep him on the field. Enzo, it was interesting to see that Maresca said that Palmer was fully fit, yet didn't see any minutes, so obviously keeping Enzo on the field. Foden, we just saw what he can do. Haaland can just explode at any point in time, the robot. And Gakpo, I don't think Gakpo will be benched, but again, I wouldn't be surprised to see, I don't know, maybe Wirtz move out to that left wing. They go up top with Isaac and Salah right wing after his rest. That's why that wake up, see the lineups for all the games. So wake up, 6:15, jump on X, check the lineups. You get them for Arsenal, Brentford, Brighton, Aston Villa, Burnley, Crystal Palace, Wolves and Nottingham Forest, which we don't really care about, and also Leeds, Chelsea, Liverpool, Sunderland. So if everyone is starting, this is what we go with. If Gakpo is benched, we just bring Sarr back in because we'll be able to see it. And then chances are we play Gyökeres if he's starting. If not, we play Cucurella and just change formations. And then we go into a 4-5-1. That's why flexibility is so key at this time of the year, because yes, we've used a few trades, but we've successfully built a team which, I mean, as I said before, you can arguably play any one of these players on field and be comfortable for it. The worst fixtures we have this week is probably Minter at home against Aston Villa, which in my opinion is a fairly decent fixture. So, I mean, guys, that's quick turnaround. That's what we're going to be rolling with. Please let me know how you're lining up this week, what you're going to be rolling out with. If you've got a better VC or captaincy option than what I've thought of, let me know. Just to recap, if it wants to load, we are currently 294th after another ton this week. It looks as if everyone is playing in the starting 11, we'll be lining up in the 3-5-2, and it's going to be VC, Haaland into Bruno at home against West Ham. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you leave a like, make sure you sub, let me know where you're ranked, what your trade plans are, who your VC and C is, and honestly, if you're not sub by now, I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, enjoy and have a great day. If you've enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out the website at supercoachswordplay.com.